Tonight on Evening, from our home bunkers, we explore the tiniest art gallery in Seattle.
And you can take a tour through one of Queen Anne's most classic homes.
Plus the Mount Vernon man who's teaching all of us work-from-home warriors how to get a little exercise.
And a new Netflix show that is set in Snohomish and Seattle.
Hello there and welcome to Evening. We are so glad that you're with us, and happy Groundhog's Day.
Happy Groundhog's Day.
Well, thank you, but every day is Groundhog's Day. At least that's the way it's felt for more than a
That
year.
is true.
So.
You know what, though? I'm going to take the celebrations where I can find them. So I'm celebrating Groundhog's Day, and I'm celebrating miniatures. We've been kind of focused on miniature stuff lately. Last night, we featured art that is postcard-sized.
Yes, and how about tonight we take you to an art gallery that is the littlest, freest art gallery in all the land. Check it out.
This whole series was created during the pandemic. I think maybe for obvious reasons.
Stacey Mulroney has always believed in the healing power of art.
It helps me process the things that I'm seeing and managing in the world.
When her mother was undergoing chemo,
That was a scary time.
Stacey and her friends painted Mom 154 doses of Get Well Soon.
A piece of art every single day.
It worked.
So it was a little thing that I could do. Come on, Luke.
Now that the entire planet is diseased, distressed, and depressed, this Seattle artist is working her healing magic again.
I think it's awesome.
Stacey's little free art gallery is bringing beauty to the streets of Queen Anne.
Started with pieces of my own art.
I love it. It's such a unique little part of the neighborhood.
Huge gift to this neighborhood, to our city.
Like a piece? Take a piece.
This is the best.
Or leave your own masterpiece.
I've got a little dove bar here that I painted a while ago. And then my friend Jeanette over there made this.
Sometimes it's mundane, sometimes it's poignant, sometimes it's tragic, oftentimes it's funny.
This is my son's painting. He's 2 years old.
I like that some of them are from kids, too.
Me too, yeah.
We don't have a title for this. It's untitled. It's a creative outlet, and it's a place where anyone can come and show off.
The gallery is constantly changing, making it a must-see stop on neighborhood walks.
And I've seen people walk by, hands down and looking at their iPhone, and do a double take. And suddenly they're looking at art.
If only a little free art gallery could pop up on every street.
I would physically love to make 100 of these, 1,000 of these, and put them all across the United States.
Maybe art really can heal the world.
During this year, when we're ripped apart from each other, it gives people hope. Come on, Luke. Come on, let's go inside.
It is so cool, and you can find that little art gallery at the corner of Garfield and First in Seattle's Queen Anne neighborhood, and you can find Stacey's artwork online. We have a link on our website, king5evening.com.
Beautiful. Well, there's this new Netflix show about the power of female friendship, and it's set in Seattle and Snohomish.
Yeah, and it was adapted from a book by a best-selling author who just happens to live on Bainbridge.
Yeah, it is all things local, really. It's called Firefly Lane, and I got to talk to the stars. Take a look.
Live from Seattle.
Firefly Lane follows a friendship for 3 decades, Tully and Kate, from middle school in Snohomish through adulthood in Seattle, where Tully becomes a rich and famous television host.
As an actual TV host in Seattle, I do have to say this show taught me that I need to ask for a massive raise, a personal assistant, and more girl time.
Yeah. Yeah, let us know how it goes.
This isn't what it really looks like to work in local TV, but other parts of the show are realistic, like a backhanded compliment a viewer gives to Tully.
I think that the exact quote is, "You look so much better in person than on TV." I'm wondering, what is like the most sort of crazy thing that a person has said to you, thinking they're giving you quite a compliment?
I get that one a lot, actually. Someone said, at Sarah Chalk finally found the best medium for her looks, #animation. Oh, that's not nice. I don't think that's nice. It's not nice at all.
This is where it starts.
Sarah Chalk was thrilled to shoot the series in Vancouver, BC, her hometown.
I imparted all of my Pacific Northwestern knowledge on Katie and told her how amazing it is and how incredible it is and how she would love it.
When we grow up, we're gonna live together and we're gonna be famous journalists.
There's also a big connection to King 5. The inspiration for Tully's journalism career is Jean Enerson. Her name is mentioned several times in the show.
So Catherine, I'm wondering, who was the Jean Enerson in your life?
I fell in love with the Julia Roberts and the Sandra Bullocks and the Meg Ryans and those movies that just made me dream. And I was young, so romance and all of that felt very fancy.
Tonight, you are Cinderella and I am your prince.
This is a different kind of love story about the bonds that grow stronger with time.
How do you define the longest friendship in your life?
The friendships that I formed in those sort of really formative years as a 12, 13, 14-year-old up until through high school, there's something so safe about those friendships.
I think what it is just the person who will drop everything and be there for you no matter what.
The once-in-a-lifetime kind of friendship celebrated in Firefly Lane.
Best friends forever.
All right, Firefly Lane starts streaming tomorrow on Netflix.
It's so cool that it is based, locally, that story's from here. I've been trying to be the next Jean Enerson my whole life. Not going to happen.
I beat you to it. That's why.
I did email Jean to let her know because I was like, this is so cool. You're actually in this show. And she was delighted to hear it. So give it a watch.
Cool. I don't know if you guys feel like we are sitting around a little too much.
Oh, listen, it has been so hard. I've been thinking, okay, I have to get a stand-up desk. It's just, I don't know what else to say except I'm struggling.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah. Well, I have an answer. Actually, a local guy has an answer. Check this out. Anybody who works from home knows the feeling.
We get in the zone and we forget about what we're doing, and pretty soon you get up and it's 8 days later.
We first met Shane Gilness in 2013. This Mount Vernon software developer worked from home and needed to remind himself to take breaks. So he founded Stretchclock, a timed desktop reminder to get up off of your chair.
They're targeted to provide relief specifically to desk workers. And they're no sweat exercises. These aren't something that you're gonna get into a big huff and puff over. It's really easy, low impact stuff.
When the pandemic hit, a legion of new work-from-home warriors boosted sales.
With the break reminder service, people feel better, they're more productive, they're more focused when they're working, and they're able to get more done. And when they're done working, they feel better.
Bring both your fists together out in front of you.
Each stretch is about a minute long, designed to be done in business attire, thus the skinny tie guy in the rowboat. And especially appealing in these COVID times, they're shot in beautiful places like Hawaii, Croatia, and of course, the good old Pacific Northwest.
We like to call it a 1-minute vacation every hour.
The locations motivate some people to do even bigger moves.
Received mail a little while ago that said, Stretchclock got me through every day until I could finally move to the Pacific Northwest.
And sad pandemic bonus, this might be some of the healthiest company you can keep right now.
And you can see another friendly face and get back to your job.
Happy Blur's Day. And
take a break.
Keep stretching.
And make sure you do this again.
Okay, guys, is everybody ready to stretch? Jim,
I'm
you ready
here
to
for it.
stretch?
Yep.
All right, pay attention. Here we go.
Place your arms upward in victory pose. Put your palms flat, like you're holding 2 big pizzas.
Listen to the directions.
Smile.
This seems like a Bengals video.
I would like to eat some pizza now. I feel like that's not the direction we were supposed to be going.
Well, there you go.
Does smell
Hey,
good.
they have Stretchclock, of course, on the website. Just go to our website. Keep stretching. Let's go into the break. There you go.
Coming up, a Queen Anne house straight out of a storybook. Plus, your chance to win 3 classic movies.
Welcome back to Evening, everyone. We are where we have been for almost a year now, inside our homes.
Yeah, we're finding that our homes are probably even more important than we ever realized. Maybe that's why the housing market is booming during COVID.
I know, it's been crazy, right?
Yeah.
And if you have the means, there is this home for sale on Queen Anne that is truly one of a kind. It is tonight's Unreal Estate. Take a look.
I won't have the means.
In 1905, Queen Anne's famous Highland Drive wasn't much to look at, but one home built on the street that year is still as grand as it was back then.
A lot of people pick up a home like this and then it gets changed along the way, modernized, and sort of taken away from its original design. And this hasn't. This is a Dutch colonial built in 1905, obviously stucco finished and slate roof. The roof has been redone since these owners have owned it and literally had to take off all the slate, repair, and put back. It was quite a job.
The home even has its original Dutch door that greets guests when they come in.
And it is sort of an entrance into this incredible entry with coved ceilings, and the cove of the ceilings actually finishes off at the end of the entry with a curve in the wall. It's stunning.
What else is stunning in the 6-bedroom, 8-bath home is the primary bedroom.
This portion of the house was added in the early 20s. In the back of the primary bedroom, there is a spiral staircase that leads to a reading room. There was all that space, and it's a wonderful, cozy space. You can go up there and just get lost.
And if the walls could talk in the home's music room, they might just offer you a drink.
Along the sides are built-in cabinets. It looks like it's actually part of the woodwork, but there is a knob that you can open them, and rumor has it that in the 20s it was a good place to put alcohol.
What's not a rumor is that a room on the 3rd floor was once a men's boxing gym.
And when these current owners bought the house, the hooks from the gym were still in the ceiling. Now obviously they've totally redone it. They've done a custom fireplace. There's a ping pong table up there now and not boxing bags. It is a wonderful space.
As inviting as the owners have made the home indoors, the grounds outside are equally as welcoming.
They have created, much like in the house, sort of individual, warm, cozy spaces for the outside.
Much has changed in the 116 years since it was built, but whoever buys this Queen Anne landmark home will be getting a place that will never go out of style.
If you are a person or persons that love to open up your home, whether you're 5 people living here or 2 people living here, this house works.
Okay, I don't know if I'm just obsessed, but that home is totally giving me Bridgerton vibes. So romantic.
You are obsessed. However,
Yeah, a little
I
bit.
hear you.
So, all right, so the price tag on the home, it can be yours for $7 million.
Oh, I'll go get it.
Let me get my checkbook out. No problem.
I'm moving in.
Okay, there is a movie that is out on Blu-ray as of tonight that is actually one that I recommend. It's called Let Him Go, and it stars Diane Lane and Kevin Costner. Take a look.
Turns out I don't have 7 million.
Let Him Go may be one of the quietest thrillers you ever watch, with stunning scenery, true love, and a dark custody battle waged outside the courts.
There should be a disclaimer at the beginning that if you're a mom, you're gonna feel some things.
That's true. There are 3 mothers in this story, and it's quite a conundrum.
Oscar nominee Diane Lane is one of them. Devastated by the death of her adult son, she's determined to protect her grandson from his new stepfather. Her only support is her ex-sheriff husband.
Beautiful and fabulous and amazing Kevin Costner.
That's the gal for me.
Much of their dialogue is unspoken, transmitted in glances.
Was that rehearsed? Is that just chemistry?
Long-term relationships do have massive amounts of communication that are not verbal. Yeah, and we did have chemistry, and we did have a history of being married before from 2 other films, Kevin and I.
My boy doesn't have to answer to you. And we don't have to answer to you.
When the 2 families finally converge, things get crazy.
Come with us. No, he'd kill me. Him and his mother.
Ultimately, Let Him Go is a story of loss, grief, and the determination to right wrongs.
This is a tough film, for sure. But I think that it's fighting for kindness. I think that's kind of the point. You hit your wife.
A suspenseful, thoughtful, unexpected thriller that will keep you engaged until the very end.
Let Him Go is rated R, again out on Blu-ray and DVD as of tonight.
All right, guys, are you ready to play a little game? It's called You Want to Feel Old?
Oh, no.
This month, Pretty in Pink turns 35. So, we are giving away the Blu-ray along with a couple of other movies celebrating milestone anniversaries.
Yeah, Black Sheep turns 25, and you may remember this Seattle connection to it, Mudhoney in a scene with Chris Farley.
Cool. And February also marks the 70th anniversary of The African Queen. That's a classic. If you'd like to enter to win all 3 movies, head to the King 5 Evening Facebook page and write a comment under the contest post. And good luck.
Coming up, Team Evening tries cookies from the Queen of Pop herself.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Lady Gaga, great artist. Cookies are a great treat, but what happens when you combine the two? You get Lady Gaga Oreos.
Woo!
And they are a thing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it has really been a big year for Gaga so far, right? She just sang the national anthem at the inauguration, and now she is immortalized in these new Oreo cookies.
Yes, and they just hit store shelves a few days ago, and they're inspired by her latest album, Chromatica. And in true Lady Gaga form, they are vibrant and a little strange. Yeah, we love it.
They are also a little hard to find. I went to Albertsons, Safeway, Met Market. I could find everything, every kind of Oreo that I didn't even know they made. Mint Thins, golden double stuff, gluten-free double stuff, caramel coconut, every possible variation, but no Little Monsters, no Gaga.
Jim, did you look for the ones in the pink packages?
Saint found the cookies.
Saint, where'd you find the cookies?
I found them in University Place at the Safeway, and I will admit, these were the last cookies on the shelves.
Oh my
These are
gosh.
the last ones.
Okay, you have to try them. We need to know if they are worth tracking down because I spent my whole Sunday looking for them and couldn't find them anywhere.
Okay, so
What's
they're
the word?
pink?
All right, here we go.
Okay. Good crunch.
They're a lot like the vanilla ones in taste.
Okay.
Golden Oreos.
Oh,
That's
okay.
disappointing.
Well, you know what I just discovered? As good as these are, I never should have opened them because they are on sale on eBay for as much as $30.
For a bag of Oreo?
This cost me $4.99. That's a markup.
You get some Scotch tape right now, you seal that baby, and you
No
put it
one
up for
will know.
sale on eBay.
I got it right here.
We digress. Oh my goodness. I'm jealous that you got them and also happy for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Share with the group next time.
Okay, $40 on eBay right here.
Coming up, a funny work from home moment with Team Evening.
Welcome back, friends and neighbors. Unfortunately, we are now out of time.
That
But
is
we'll be back
true.
tomorrow.
We will. And tomorrow we're going to bring you the story of an artist whose work is really cool because he finishes every image within a time limit. And the results are very, very cool.
I think we might need to borrow that. Well, we're going to leave you tonight with a moment of zen. It is something that happened to Kim while she was getting ready for a Zoom interview. And I think for people who've had to work at home, you'll find it relatable. And regardless of where you go to work and how, I think you'll just find it adorable.
It's another good argument for getting a dog. Have a great evening, everyone.
Good night.
You good?